everybody? It is your boy Bad Dog. Well, we can do this so you can get a good look at me today. How are we doing? I got to get a haircut and a shave today, so when you see me tomorrow for the Lakers, I will look completely different. But we are here. The Yankees will play today on television because it's on the S Network. So I have the S Network, so we're going to get some Yankee baseball. There is a few of the starters in there. Aaron Judge is playing, Jason Dominguez, Ryan McMahon, Paul Goldschmidt. And then we have some of the minor league guys. But a couple of guys I'm definitely looking forward to seeing. Obviously, Lagrange, the pitcher for the Yankees, is a big prospect. So we'll see how Carlos Lagrange does today. And Spencer Jones is another guy we want to get a look at. Spencer Jones is a big-time prospect, and this is why we wonder what the hell do they bring Trent Grisham back on a $22 million deal. When Trent Grisham had a bunch of seasons where he hit under 200. He had a career year last year. He's probably not going to hit 32 home runs again. Just crazy that you have guys like Jason Dominguez and Spencer Jones, and you give Trent Grisham $22 million. It doesn't make sense to me. Just like when now I know Esteban Florial didn't end up being much in Major League Baseball or whatever. I get it, but he was supposed to be a big time prospect for the Yankees, and instead of bringing him up or getting a look at him, they gave Aaron Hicks 7 fucking years, and it made no sense. So to me, the Yankees, I've been saying this for years and years and years and years, the way they find prospects, their scouting department fucking blows. Like, they do not draft talent. They don't, because if they drafted talent, we'd see these guys at the major league level like we did in the 90s when all of the guys they drafted contributed, a lot of them contributed to them winning championships, right? The core four, and then you had Bernie Williams and guys like that. They were drafted by the New York Yankees. So it's a world of difference. So these guys, they get these top prospects, they either bury them at the minor league level because they're no fucking good and they can't play at the major league level, or they trade them. Or for some reason, they play a guy like fucking Anthony Volpe 150 games a year and he sucks. I don't know what the deal is with Volpe. We got to play Volpe every day. Got to play Volpe. Volpe's ass. This is another example. He's a top prospect, and this guy blows. What do the Yankees do? What does their front office look at? What does the scouting department look at? What is Brian Cashman doing here? So the way I look at it is this. I saw somebody right at the beginning. It was Elavici said, I'm only here because I love Bad Dog. I can't get enough his rants because they're my rants too. That was what he was saying. He's like, I'm sick of the gaslighting from the front office. That's what I tell him. You don't get that here. I don't gaslight the Yankees. I don't glaze the Yankees. I fucking will let them have it. And I love them. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to be here all year. We're going to do more Yankee content than I've ever done before in this channel because I need to do more baseball shit. I love baseball. I love the Yankees. I can't find my Yankee hat, by the way. That's why I have a Giants hat. I could not find my Yankee hat. I don't know what I stumbled up the stairs last night and I threw my head down. I stayed up for like a half an hour, probably 40 minutes. I don't know what the hell I do with it. I got to find it. But if you were in my stream last night, my chat got me pretty hammered. So I do owe a bathtub beer. I will get that in before the game's over. I don't really want to do it at 1 o'clock. I literally just had breakfast about an hour and a half ago. So let's get in the groove before I bathtub beer it today because I do owe one. Because I just could not drink anymore yesterday. I was going to get sick, and hangover was not too bad. Hammer. It wasn't. I was fine this morning. A little worse off than I was the last time, but not bad. Like I just tired. But somebody mentioned it in the chat last night. I think it was Gods Krieger said Bad Dog's going to sleep good. I did sleep really good, man. I fell asleep probably 1:45, right around that, and I didn't wake up till 10:30. I think I woke up once to go to the bathroom. So I did get a good night's sleep. I did sleep well. I guess sometimes I just need to drink too much so that I can sleep good. But you guys are incredible. My guy William says, spot on, Bad Dog. Hey, man, it's the truth. So, the thing is, what about Lombard Jr.? Yeah, I mean, listen, the Yankees have prospects. Let's give them a look. Let's not fucking look at Anthony Volpe. We know Anthony Volpe can't play at this level. I'd rather see Lombard than Anthony Volpe. We'll see if Lombard even makes it through the year. Like, I don't know what the Yankees front office does, but Brian Cashman telling Yankee fans, I challenge anybody to tell me this isn't a championship team. Well, like I say all the time, Cashman, you haven't won shit since 2009. How does running this back make you think they're going to win a championship? What changed? What improved? You didn't win it all, so you need to improve. Did you improve? No. You're running it back, hoping Garrett Cole is back to Garrett Cole. Listen, Garrett Cole's coming off of, Tommy John surgery, and the guy's in his 30s. What is he, 32, 33? He's not a kid anymore. Aaron Judge, I love him. Aaron Judge is God, right? He's one of the best. He's best player of this generation, without question. He's the best player since Bonds, probably. I mean, he's not at Bonds' level. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. Bonds was a modern-day Babe Ruth, but I don't remember a guy being as dominant, for such a long period of time like Judge has been since Bonds. But he's in his prime. He's getting out of his prime. And even Aaron Judge said, man, what the fuck are we doing this offseason? Watching everybody sign all these free agents, and we were sitting back doing nothing. And I'm glad they got Cody Bellinger back. I like Cody, right? And, Goldschmidt is a nice bench piece, but they didn't do anything. I understand you're not going to outbid the Dodgers for Kyle Tucker. I get that, but holy shit, you could have done something. You're the fucking Yankees. That's pretty much what Aaron Judge said. We're the Yankees. Like, what are we fucking doing, Cash? What are we, pinching pennies over here? Yeah. Longy Raider. Baseball's back, motherfuckers. Let's go. Yes, I'm getting a haircut. Well, I get them all cut. My kid even said that to me. He goes, you get your haircut. I'm like, I shave my head. Yeah. When my sideburns get dark, I got to take it off of there. I get my what hair is left, Moto, we cut it off of there. Belly, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, my friend from overseas. Good to have you here. Wow, I didn't know Maz was still alive. I thought he passed on some time ago. Obviously, Bill Mazeroski, known for his game-winning home run against the Yankees in Game 7 of the 1960 World Series. That made Mickey Mantle cry. Greg says, go Yankees. Let's go. All right, we're going to get ready to go here. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't. It helps me out. If you don't mind doing that, that would be great. Saturday morning, former Yankee Gleyber Torres will play today. Actually made the All-Star team last year, but only hit 256 with 16 homers. That's not good, especially since Gleyber doesn't play really good second base. But for the Tigers, right fielder Jermaine Jones leads off. Shortstop Kevin, however the hell you say that, McGonigal. Gleyber Torres will bat third and play second base. Colt Keith cleans up and plays third. DH Jake Rogers bats fifth. The first baseman, Jace Young, will bat sixth. Trey Cruz plays center and bat seventh. Catcher Eduardo Valencia will bat eighth. Corey Jolks will play left field and bat ninth. And on the mound for the Yankees, again, top prospect, Carlos Lagrange. 6'7", a big arm, strike zone or strikeout stuff. Get the ball in the zone. Yes, indeed. Today we get a few of our Yankee stuff back. You can put it on the ball. Yes. And of course, yeah, we got all those back, baby. We even have a new one, man. Where'd it go? I just saw it. We got this guy. Strike this motherfucker out. There's Aaron Judge. Let me go here. Let me move out of the way so we can see the score. And there we go. Janice, my lady, good to see you. What's going on? Appreciate y'all being here on this Saturday afternoon, or I guess it's Saturday morning if you were Janice's in Arizona. Yankees and Tigers, as the late, great Jerry Remy used to say, the Tigers. Lagrange wearing 84, that usually does not make the big leagues. You can usually tell the guys are going to make the team by the numbers on their back. Of course, with the Yankees, there's so many retired numbers that you never know. I mean, Aaron Judge does wear 99, and guess what? Nobody's ever going to wear 99 again when Judge decides to hang up the cleats. All righty, so Lagrange is going to pitch to Jermaine Jones, Yankees' first home spring training game, and as always, They're wearing the pinstripes today. They do it every year on their home opener. LaGrange stands 6'7", and the righty deals, and it is inside 1-0, 100 miles an hour by LaGrange. Oh, I'll tell you what, that pitch is swung on and popped up. First baseman Goldschmidt makes the catch, and there's one away. I'll tell you what, Devils fan, it sucks that Boone is the manager, and I think Boone. I don't think Boone is as much. I don't like Boone. Don't get me wrong. He's not as much to blame as Cashman. Cashman in the front office is why the Yankees are where they are. I'm not a big fan of Boone, but I just think the front office has a lot more to do with their failures. But I would never give up Boone's home run. That was one of the greatest moments of my life. If you lived through that Yankees-Red Sox rivalry in the early 2000s, you understand how big that home run was by Boone, especially that series. 1-0 count here to Kevin McGonigal. Hit 305 with 19 homers in the minors last year, and big swing and a foul back at the count's 1-1. Yeah, I have it on Yes today, Bodo. I have it on Yes Network in New York. MLB TV is usually going to show the out-of-market stuff, which is why I hope so, MJ. I probably won't be awake for it, but I hope so. Pitch. Swing on line, base hit. Good piece of hitting by McGonigal as he takes it to the opposite field. I love that approach, man. These guys that just hit line drives at the opposite field like that, that's a great approach. The Yankees do not do that. Just a good piece of hitting. That pitch is outside. He doesn't try to pull it. You try to pull that pitch, you hit a weak grounder to second base. Instead, you just line the ball, make good contact, hit it to the opposite field, hit it where it's pitched. One out base runner for the Tigers. Michael K is in the first 3 minutes. He's already said as well. Oh, I try not to repeat myself that much. I know I do. But then again, I don't get paid millions of dollars to do this either, like Michael K does. It'll be a 1-0 pitch here to Glaber, the former Yankee. LaGrange deals. Lined right up to LaGrange and up the middle. Boy, he just gave LaGrange a close shave. LaGrange's heart was in his throat on that one as Glaber sent a tracer right back up the middle. Oh, it just missed his glove too, man. That was a liner. And then the inability to make the play at second for the Yankees was Schumann. You hate Michael K? A lot of guys don't like Michael K, Theo. I'm not a big fan. Especially after he stole my fucking video. That I'll never forget that shit. You steal my damn video. Put it on your show like you came up with it. Pitch. Upstairs. Count 0-1. They have a new thing now where you can challenge the strike call, I guess, with the computer or something. Bodo, that I don't know, brother. I don't know. I just know it's on Yes. This is why I didn't get it yesterday when it was on MLB Network, because they don't show the local team. Pitch is in there for a strike. It's 0-2. The challenges are a real thing, Bodo, but the strike challenge, I still think that's experimental. But they do have challenges like fair ball, foul ball, out, home run. That they do have challenges for that. Swung and a miss, strike 3. The ball gets away from the catcher, but there's no advance by the way. Actually, what the hell was that? So when the ball is loose, on strike 3, the runner goes to first. Because first base is occupied, the runner can't go to first. So what does Alex Sanchez do? He fucking fires the ball into left field. He didn't even throw it to the base. Lost the ball, picked it up, looked at third, and fucking, what a horrible throw. What the fuck? I know it's spring training, but holy shit, this is what the Yankees do all the time. Their defense is balls. Oh, the balls and strikes. There's a big swing and a miss. So 1-0 Tigers. Man at second base as I'm sorry, that's not Jemai Jones. McGonigal scores. Terrible. Dire Giants fan, what up, brother? The 0-1. Upstairs, 1-1. 101 miles an hour. This kid throws seeds up there. 2 outs, 1 on, 1 in for the Tigers. A 1-1 count. Pitch. Good slider on the outside corner for a strike. Count 1-1. 1-2, sorry. LeGrande sat at the belt. The righty deals. Swung and missed. Strike 3. So don't forget about this. So the Tigers get 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error for the Yankees. 1 man left. We play 1 half. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 1-0 Tigers. What nothing Tigers. Robert says Tigers got this. I don't know. It's preseason. The recovery is fine. I mentioned it earlier, Dire Giants fan. I was just tired. I slept really good. I definitely had a freaking buzz. I was feeling it. I had a hard time getting up the stairs last night, but I woke up. I was fine. Slept good, went to breakfast, had a good breakfast, ready to go. Ready to go today. Ready to go. Lakers tomorrow. Obviously, Lakers sees tomorrow. My wife and kid are actually going out today. I'm going to have the house to myself. I think it's just going to be just a night of relaxation. Yeah, Ryan McMahon's back there. I mean, it's spring training, Scott. For the Yankees, leading off playing left, Jason Dominguez. Best player in the game, right fielder Aaron Judge. Yeah, he's the best player over Ohtani. Yep. He's going to bat second. Ryan McMahon will bat third. Thank God we got him back. A big 204 hitter with a ton of power and 200 strikeouts. We love guys like that on our team. Paul Goldschmidt will DH and bat fourth, and I said he made the catch. Seth Brown is playing first base and batting fifth. Paul DeYoung will play shortstop and bat sixth. Spencer Jones, the guy I'm really interested to see hit today, plays center field and bat seventh. Second baseman Max Schumann will bat eighth. And Ali Sanchez, who threw the ball in the left field, will bat ninth and catch pitches off the plate to Dominguez. The count is 1-0. Keter Montero on the mound for the Tigers. And Jace Dominguez comes in with the beard. I would really like to see Dominguez get a lot more playing time this year. This kid, I actually do believe, has a ton of potential and a lot of talent. The pitch is upstairs. 2-0. I so worry that the Yankees are going to trade this kid. I know he's not a great fielder. He can work on that. But I'm telling you, I have a feeling you trade this kid, he ends up being a 30-30 guy, and it would just piss me off to no end. He's got that kind of talent. 3-0 as that pitch hangs high. The old number 24. He wears 24. And a lot of great Yankees have worn that number. Ricky Henderson wore that. Tino Martinez wore that number. Terrorizing, my friend. What's going on? There was one of the culprits of getting me hammered. Bodo, one of the culprits of getting me hammered. Hammer, one of the culprits getting me hammered. That's a 4-pitch walk. Janice, I think all the culprits that got me wrecked last night came in here just to see if I was okay. Appreciate you checking up on me. Appreciate you checking on my well-being today, but we're good. But I appreciate you guys. Last night's stream was a lot of fun. And it was a good game, too, man. It was a good fucking game. I got a little messed up. It was fun. It was a fun stream. I know. I hate the Grisham thing, Scott. Pitch. How the fuck is that a strike? That pitch was a ball to Dominguez. Imagine if Aaron Judge's strike zone was like normal. The guy would hit 400. I didn't see Irish yet today. It'll be an 0-1 pitch to Judge. Swung on in, hit in the air to center, not deep. Coming in a couple steps to make the catch is Cruz, and there is one away. Judge obviously on the American World Baseball team. I will try to stream a couple of those games if possible. Bathtub beers for everyone. Yeah, I owe you guys a bathtub beer today. Like I said earlier, I gotta kind of get my bearings about me though, man. I slept late. I just ate breakfast not too long ago. So maybe around the 6th or 7th inning, we'll hammer that bathtub beer. I owe you guys one more. That pitch is in there for a strike to Ryan McMahon. Again, the Yankees went out and got this guy, a solid 200 hitter with 200 strikeout potential, hit 214, big year for him, 20 homers. And an OPS of 60. When your OPS is under 700 and you hit 20 homers, you know you don't do anything else. And the Yankees have way too many of those guys in this team. There's just too many Ryan McMahons in this team. Now, the one thing I'll say about Ryan McMahon is he has a hell of a glove, which definitely helps because the Yankees need all the fielding help they can get. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. And swung in line. And that's a fair ball. I'm sorry, I couldn't see it bounces into the corner. Good piece of hitting by McMahon. It goes up into the stands, and that is a ground rule double. So the Yankees have second and third with one out. Great piece of hitting by McMahon on the 0-2 pitch. Again, that pitch is outside. He went that way. If the guy would do that more often, he wouldn't hit 200. It is spring training, so the camera angles, not as many camera angles. You could not see it. You're right, Bodo. That's what I hate about it. Scott, I agree, dude. I've said that. Trent Grisham had 4 years where he hit under 200, dude. We do that. We pay a guy to hit 230 with 30 homers, and he ain't going to do that again. Pitch is low to Goldschmidt. Count 1-0. Goldschmidt's a guy that actually hits for average. He's hitting 274. Probably going to be in Cooperstown when it's all said and done. Obviously, his power numbers are going to go down. But just a solid clubhouse presence and a really good veteran. That pitch is low and in. It's 2-0. I do like Goldschmidt. Because, God, it doesn't matter how many times. I thought you were talking to me, Bodo. I'm just kidding. It'll be a 2-0 pitch. And swinging at the 2-0 and fouling it away. Out of play is Goldschmidt. Count 2-1. Dominguez on third. McMahon on at second. One out. Goldschmidt at the plate. 1-0 Tigers as we play here in the bottom of the first. But I am definitely looking forward to doing a lot more Yankee stuff this year, without question. I have to do more Yankee stuff. Pitch. Fouled away. Big swing. Fouled straight back. Count 2-2. B scrolls it up. Yep. The Wednesday games are the ones I'm going to try to concentrate on the most because I'm home. I don't go to the gym. Saturdays can be tricky. Sundays are probably a good day for baseball, too. I don't really do much on Sunday, so that pitch is outside 3-2. So, like I said, I want to try to at least get one Yankee live stream, a week. Hopefully two. That'd be great. More Yankee videos, and like I said, that Friday night Yankees weekly. Swung on in line, base hit left field. 1 run is in. McMahon's going to round. He's going to score. It's a 2-run single for Paul Goldschmidt. The Yankees lead 2-1. Goldschmidt just took a high fastball and he raked it past the third baseman as the infield was in. The infield wasn't in. That's probably a line drive to third. I was actually surprised that Tigers brought the infield in early on here. Toasty, thank you for getting it started, brother. I appreciate you, my friend. Brilly. 1, maybe 2, all or nothing I can live with. I agree, bro. I agree. And that's the thing with the Yankees. There's 5 or 6 of those guys in the lineup. 2. You can have 2 guys like that hit a ton of homers and don't hit for average. But like you said, not 5 or 6. There's too many empty at bats when you got guys that strike out 200 times. Here's Seth Brown. Big pickup for the Yankees. He hit 185 last year for Oakland. Of course, he came over later in the year and he grounds a weak ball to second. Flipped the short one on the first double play. So good job by the 185 inning Seth Brown as he grounds it over inning 4-6-3 DP. But the Yankees get 2 runs on 3 hits. Because of double play, they don't leave anybody left. We have played 1 full inning. We'll go to the top of the second, 2-1 Yanks. Aaron, my friend, I felt all right. I was tired, but no headache, no nausea. I was good, man. I was good. My body can take more than I give it credit for. Woke up, was good, but we go to the diner, get a good breakfast, and I did not get a waffle though. I talked about getting that last night. I even mentioned to my wife. I was telling them I might get waffles today, but I didn't. I just went with the normal 3 eggs over easy, bacon, toast, home fries, coffee. But I hear you, Theo. I think Cashman's the bigger culprit. If I'm being completely honest. Hit the thumbs up, subscribing to all that good stuff. I can't wait for the regular season, even though I know what the Yankees are going to do because they've been doing it every year for the last 15 years, pretty much. I still always hold out hope, and I still love this freaking team. I slept from like 1:45 to 10:30. When I got back from breakfast, I'm like, I could take another nap. I have a feeling that's in my future today. I have a feeling after this game, we go upstairs, put the Olympics on, and take a little siesta on a Saturday. I got to go back to work Monday, which blows, but then I only have to work 3 weeks. I'm off another week. I still plan on doing that 12-hour stream on the 19th of March, the opening day of the NCAA basketball tournament, where I'll be live from like noon until whatever the hell time those end, 1:00 in the morning, where we donate, we do a charity stream, donate half or whatever I get to charity, which I think is just going to be St. Jude's again. I think that's just what I'm going to do. But I'm still planning on doing that. Again, no more 24-hour streams. Well, like I said, maybe 12. Like I can get away with 24 is just too long. They started to hurt me, man, and I couldn't. It's hard to stay up for 24 straight hours. So if we go, noon to midnight, noon to 1 in the morning, it'd be cool. LaGrange is 22 years old, averages 98 miles an hour with his fastball. He's the number 4 prospect in the Yankees organization. It'll be an 0-2 pitch here to Jace Jung, and it's outside 1-2. It'll be Jung, Cruz, and Valencia for the Tigers in their half of the second. The Yankees lead at 2-1. Looks beautiful down there in Florida. It is sunny, probably warm. I look outside here. I see fucking gray clouds and snow. That pitch is swung and hit in the air down the left field line and out of play. I can tell you this. I can't wait till I'm looking out my window and seeing what they're seeing in Florida. And I've had it with the winter. I've had it, man. I've had it with the gray skies and the snow. We're supposed to get more snow tomorrow. I'm done, man. I'm ready for the spring. I'm so ready for the spring. I am so ready for the spring. It'll be a 1-2 pitch from LaGrange to Young. LaGrange deal. Swung and slapped down the left field line. Oh, nice running catch out there by Dominguez. And again, they say his fielding's not good, but I got a good jump on it. Made the play going towards the line. One away here in the Tiger second. Detroit Turbo, what up? Says, can you give my niece Melina a shout out? Hello, Melina. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great Saturday. We're having a great Saturday. Yeah, I know, Dire Giants fan. I know. Weather is depressing. Pitch is swung on and missed. And that count is 0-1 to Trey Cruz. It is pronounced Young. I thought it was. It'll be an 0-1 pitch. Up and away. Count 1-1 to Cruz. Michael Michael Ornino, welcome to the chat, my friend. Appreciate you being here. 1-1 pitch, outside 2-1. Yeah, a lot of shoveling. I'm just like I said to our Giants fans. One thing in December, I mean, I get it. It's still February, but we're almost out of February. I'm just ready at this point. 2-1, swung on and popped up high up in the air behind the plate. Ali Cruz makes the catch. Much better than his throw to third base earlier. 2 away for the Tigers. And I don't think we've gotten much more than you guys. We had that one storm like everybody else. And everybody, I mean, we got like 14 inches. It was light. Other than that, it's just been nuisance snow, 2-3 inches. Kind of like we got 2 inches yesterday. Supposed to get 1 to 3. It's just nuisance snow. You get it out of your driveway, you get it off your car, and then it's back on there. You know what I mean? Swung on and missed. The count is 0-1. At least the weather's supposed to warm up a little bit by the end of next week. It's supposed to be in the low 40s. We said the clock's ahead an hour in a couple weeks. We're getting close. Like I said, I'm ready to go to the spring at this point. Beautiful bender there, man. That was a jello leg. He had the old jelly leg on that slider, Lagrange de Valencia. What a beautiful pitch. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. Six, 7, 6, 8. David Cohn. I thought Cohn's not doing the national stuff anymore. The 0-2 pitch. Just missed. Obviously, he's been very valuable for the Yankees as well. 1-2. Michael K. glazing the Yankee arms. Clark Schmidt, here's a really good prospect recovering from Tommy Johnson. Man, Clark Schmidt hasn't done shit. He's had a couple of good starts. This guy's never healthy. How the hell is that a good prospect? 2-2. Swung on and grounded weakly to third. Going to be a tough play. McMahon fields fires, got him, and that will retire the side. Ryan McMahon is good with the glove. So the Tigers go in order in their half of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-1 Yanks. It's probably the end of the day for Lagrange. Let's go. I did see Chisholm say he's going to be a 50-50 guy. Dude needs to worry about freaking just playing good second base. Stop trying to hit 50 homers. Garbage. He can steal 50 bases with the rules in Major League Baseball these days. It's easy. Can you imagine if Ricky Henderson played in today's day and age where the pitcher could only throw over twice? And then after the second throw, they can't throw to first? Ricky Henderson would have stole 200 bases if the rules are like that. The guy stole 130 in 1982. Can you imagine? Seriously. And Ricky Henderson had a 400 on base percentage, man. Henderson would have had 2,000 stolen bases in his career instead of 1,400. Yeah, Mr. 4.5 innings, of course. How can I be the man? You the man, Anthony. Appreciate you for being here, Detroit Turbo. Appreciate you all being here. Again, if you haven't done so, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Ring a ding a ding a ding a ding 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 the bell. Let's go. Jazzy attention seeker. Yep, that's true. He freaking sucks. That's why he strike. Yeah, exactly. They all strike out too much. City of Dallas basically shut down for 5. Oh, well, you guys aren't prepared for that. I mean, I say that all the time. When they got hit with like 12 inches of snow in Arkansas and they're getting drilled with ice and snow and New Orleans and Atlanta, they can't handle that. Up here, we get 14 inches of snow. I mean, it sucks, but we're prepared for that. We have tons of salt trucks and plow because it happens here frequently. We're prepared for the winter. You get one of those storms down there, it cripples them. Pitch is in there for a strike to Paul DeYoung. It'll be DeYoung, Spencer Jones, and Max Schumann. 228 hitter. It just seems to be the case nowadays. Everybody hits 228. That pitch is grounded just outside of third and foul. It'll be 0-2 to DeYoung. The Yankees lead 2-1. in the bottom of the second. That's what I'm saying, Anthony. We're not supposed to get that nor'easter. That's more of a coastal thing, but we're supposed to get, like I said, 1 to 3 inches of that crap. It'll be an 0-2 pitch to Paul DeYoung leading off the second, and it's upstairs. And the count is 1-2. Keter Montero still out there. Yankees have a lot of guys that are 6'7", by the way. Legrand's 6'7", Jones is 6'7", Judge is 6'7", and DeYoung could not hold up. And he is down on strikes, 1 away here in the Yankee second. Yeah, they're supposed to get a like a coastal nor'easter. That's supposed to be in the coast. Here is Spencer Jones, and this is the guy that I'm anxious to see because I've heard so much about this kid. Never gets a chance. The pitch up and away to Spencer. Count 1-0 again. Look at how big that dude is. Last year in Double and Triple A in 115 games, the man had 274, 35 home runs in 115 games. Light tower power. And he takes a pitch right down Broadway, and the count is 1-1. 6'7". It was funny last night, terrorizing. My kid hates when I do that, so I had to do it yesterday. We were at breakfast. I'm like, I don't even remember what made me say it. I just knew it was going to get him to go crazy. He doesn't like when I do that. 1-1. The count's outside. 2-1. My kid doesn't like when I do the 6'7" thing, so I have to do it. I don't even know what the hell it means. I just know he's like, Dad, don't do that. So it's funny. It'll be a 2-1. Swung on and hammered. What? Back and you bar Felicia. This ball is gone, baby. You can't put it on the ball. Yes. Yes. No fucking doubt about it. The man has light tower power, and Spencer Jones just hit one that hasn't landed yet. 408 feet, an absolute bomb by Spencer. 3-1 Yanks. I told you, man, this fucking dude just rakes. Put him in the big leagues. Fucking get Grisham out of here, dude. Let's put Spencer Jones in there, man. Let's go. That pitch is popped up. Shallow right coming in is Jones. He makes the catch, and Schumann is retired. I mean, Jones just murdered this. That ball is killed. Can we just get Spencer Jones in it on this team? Like, why is he sitting down in the minor leagues? Oh, suck it. And the pitch is inside Ali Sanchez, 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. 1 in on the big Spencer Jones homer, 3-1 Yanks. Dr. Morial says, you should have seen me shoveling my ice driveway about 3 weeks ago. Oh, yeah, if you guys don't know how to use a shovel. It's like here, we get 4 or 5 inches of snow. I always say we sweep that out of our driveway. Oh, Dire Giants, man. Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't see it being that much either, like to the point that I had to stop it. 0-2, and Sanchez with a weak hack. He's down on strikes, not retired side. The Yankees get 1 run on 1 big hit, an absolute bomb by their top prospect, one of the top prospects, Spencer Jones. 3-1 Yanks go to the top of the third. Daniel Jones. But yeah, Dire Giants, man, I didn't see it going that bad either, to the point I still have to do a beer bathtub today. 5 shots of this. This was full. This was full last night. I cracked this open because I owed Hammer a shot. So I had to crack this open, but this is what the chat did to me last night, as you see. You see how much is left or how much is gone. So that's what I polished off last night. I remember doing Crown and Ginger years ago on a nonsense stream with Chris. I might have drank half a bottle of this. I could drink a lot more back then because I did drink more and I weighed a lot more. And I don't drink as much now, so I'm more lighter weight. But yeah, my chat was mischievous last night. So I still owe you one bathtub beer. Like I said, maybe about the 5th or 6th inning we'll do it. I'll wash this out. Gonna wash it out before I do it. Yeah, that'll be gone before the scotch. Well, that's true. I mean, you guys, bad influence in the chat, Dire Giants. We have many Laker weekend streams before we get to the Giants. So I might go through 2 of those bottles at that rate before we get to the scotch. MJ says I could go for a shot. I tell you what, man, that shit was rough. When Irish Rover threw that hundo bomb in there and I had to do a 5th one, I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I can choke it down, but I did. Got to get your snowblower ready. Good luck, Anthony. I don't have a snowblower, man. I shovel still. Boda says blame Janice. Janice, we know Janice is she's a mischief. That's why we love her. She's a troublemaker. It's good. Well, look, Ron Hay is back out there for the 3rd, and he deals a cutter outside 1-0. Yankees lead 3-1, a 2-run single by Goldschmidt and a solo bomb by Spencer Jones. Throwing error by Ali Sanchez allowed the Tigers to get their first run of the night. That pitch is swung and fouled away by Jolks. And the count's 1-1. It'll be Corey Jolks, Jahmai Jones, and Kevin McGonigal. I hope I'm saying that right. Those are the schedule 3. Of course, with spring training, guys, there's multiple changes. By the end of this game, I won't know what the hell is what. And Jolks gets into one deep left field, and that one is gone. That was a bomb by Corey Jolks. LeGrand threw that one center cut. It doesn't matter how fast you throw. If your ball just hangs there in the middle plate, these major leaguers are going to turn that pitch around, and that's exactly what happened there. While we have a moment, let me do this really quick. I got to move my stuff around. Want to give a big shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring today's stream. Guys and girls, check out Sleeper, the fastest growing app out there. Let me do this. And where is my little thingy? Where is it? It's over here somewhere. There it is. Check out Sleeper, guys and girls, the fastest growing app out there. Over 11 million people use the Sleeper app. They have daily fantasy contests, college football, college basketball, NBA, and so much more. And not only that, Sleeper is constantly updating their app, and they're giving you more creative and innovative ways to test your sports knowledge. You get all your live up-to-date scores. You can do player picks. You can do daily fantasy contests. Now they've added a prediction market as well. And you can do some team picks on Sleeper. All you got to do is use the link in the description, enter the promo code Baddog in your first deposit, open a brand new Sleeper account using that link. Sleeper is going to take care of you. Check out Sleeper, and just remember that past results do not guarantee future success. And check out Sleeper. Like I said, use the link in the description below. Appreciate them coming on board. All right, and we are back to action. Action. 2-0 pitch. On the corner. 2-1. Bodo separated the 100. I was planning to donate 2 in the 50s. That way he'd have to drink 2 shots. Oh, you guys are you're too good to me. You crack me up, man. You guys are hilarious. Terrorizing says I didn't do anything. Sure, bro. Sure. Janice was a culprit. Bodo was a 2-time culprit. Irish Rover was a culprit. Terrorizing was a culprit. Hammer, I owed one from the night before. He was a culprit. Terrorizing says, I've been planning a 50 donation for a while. Picked a good spot last night. It was a good spot for sure. It'll be a payoff pitch to Jahmai Jones, and that is foul back. I don't know what LeGrand's pitch count is. He's at 37. They usually go about 50 pitches. So There's Aaron Judge still out there, and the pitch is inside. So LaGrange struggling here in the third as he's given up a leadoff home run. Now he's walked the leadoff hitter. Here's the ABS challenges. Each team will receive 2 challenges. Successful challenges are retained. Only batter, pitcher, or catcher may challenge. Assistance from the dugout or elsewhere is not permitted. Challenges must be made immediately after the umpire's call. Teams will receive an additional challenge in each extra inning. That'll be effect this year. So there are your challenge rules. That pitch is in there for a strike. Good slider by LaGrange, and the count is 0-1 to McGonigal. Last night's stream was fun there, Giants fan. I said I want to have a lot more fun in these streams, man, and that was a lot of fun. We're going to do that shit. Fuck it. I don't care anymore. I just want to have fun, like I said, like I did when I started streaming years ago, and it was just, for a lot of fun instead of putting so much pressure on myself and trying to, get whatever, getting mad at YouTube for the algorithm not working. Fuck it. I just want to have fun. I don't care anymore, man. It's too old to be so serious all the time. Pitcher's low, 2-1. The Yankees are challenging this call here, so we're going to get a look at it. That was a ball. When the catcher, nope, it's a strike. Yankees win the challenge, guys. Call's overturned, 1-2. By the way, so just so you guys know, I heard this yesterday when I was listening to the Yankee game. The strike zone is now, it is the same for your, it matches up with your height. Your stance does not matter. Pitch is swung on and popped up, foul behind the plate. Sanchez gives it a look and can't make the catch at the screen. So the but yeah, so if you're 6 foot, the strike zone is what it is, no matter what your stance is. If you're 6'6", the strike zone is a strike zone for 6'6". It doesn't matter what your stance is. That was one thing that I heard yesterday. Pitch is swung on and hit in the air to right field, and right there is Aaron Judge, one away. So that's different, obviously. Yeah. It's a good one. So yeah, I would be interested to hear more about that. Because I remember them saying Ricky Henderson's squatted stance would not have helped him because it just depends. You can't lie about your height either. Ball gets away from Sanchez, then gets away from Sanchez again, but there's no advance. And the pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. Just remember, though, Bodo, during that 12-hour stream, I don't know if I'm going to be doing it because that's for charity, and I got to last for a long freaking time there. So I don't know how many shots I'll be doing on that day. Pitch just off the plate, 2-1. That is what it's supposed to be, Bodo. And again, I think that's what they're doing. With that ABS challenges, depending on how tall you are, that's your strike zone, no matter where you crouch in the plate, no matter what your stance is. Pitches into the air to right field. Judge going back, track, wall, and he makes the catch in front of the wall. 2 away. Torres gave it a ride, but came up about 2 feet short. That'll bring up Colt Keith. LaGrange. Anybody else? You got to be an old head like me, but does anybody else see? Does anybody else see LaGrange's name and think of the song by ZZ Top? Am I the only one? I know it's not the same thing because ZZ Top's is L.A., Grange. But every time I hear Lagrange and see Lagrange, I think of ZZ Top's song. Pitcher's low, 2-0 to Cole Keith. Torres fell off hard. Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. It'll be a 2-0 pitch. And now it's 3-0. Bodo, I don't really know how they do it. I just heard, because I got the Orioles announcers yesterday, and it was Josh Lewin was talking about. They were talking about that, and I didn't realize that that's because they said Ricky Henderson's crouch would not have helped. Like pitches in there for a strike, talking about how Bryce Harper really crouches, and it's not going to matter what your stance is. Your strike zone is your strike zone, depending on your height. And I think that's why they can have that challenge, because it would have to be he swung and missed. It's 3-2. For you to challenge it, that strike zone has to be like universal. Like it can't fluctuate depending on where you stand in the box or how you stand in the box. So they must do something based on your height. Fouled away, 3-2. Yeah, I know Dire Giants fan that likes the beards. They did have great beards. I was never a huge ZZ Top fan, but I didn't mind them. They have some good songs. Like I like Sharp Dressed Man and Legs, and they have a couple other ones I like. Give Me All Your Lovin'. But they weren't like my favorite. 3-2. Walked them. That might be Lagrange's last batter. He's throwing 52 pitches. Mickey, I hear you, brother. I can tell you every day I wake up at 5:30 in the morning to go to work. I'm like, I don't want to do this today. That is Lagrange. I figured he was done 52 pitches. Legs was your favorite song. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. No, Lagrange gave up 2 runs. He's responsible for the runners at first and second. One of those runs unearned as it was an error on Ali Sanchez. Do. Yeah, last night's stream was one for the ages. That is for sure. Yeah, for sure, yeah. Yeah. Da-boop. Da-boop. Where is this? Look at this. I have to change this for a second. I'm thinking about grabbing this. I was talking about watches last night, man. And this, I don't know. Not Teddy, obviously. I'm not thinking about Teddy, but I mean, I really like this. And I'm struggling. I don't know if I want that one. Like, there's a couple other ones I want. I really like this freaking Glasuta Regional. Where are my watch people? Celine Driver, where are you at? Celine Driver, where are you at? I like that. I like that one. I don't know, man. Stupid watch crap. All right, we are back to action. Who the hell is this? Banshee, what's up? Will Bryan in there for the Yankees. Will Bryan. You're gonna have a lot of freaking changes today. There'll be a 1-1 pitch here to Jake Rogers. And it's inside. It's 2-1. Crow's Nest says, watch person here. Good. I love when I see people that have my stupid addiction problem. What do you think about that watch that I just put up there? Glasuta Original 60s. I kind of want one. Pitches swung on the ground into first. Seth Brown backs up, pitches to Brian, and that will retire the side. The Tigers get 1 run on the solo homer by Julks. They leave 2. We've played 2.5. We'll go to the bottom of the third. 3-2 Yankees. Grand Seiko Snowflake. I have a Grand Seiko SBGM 221. I love it, man. It's one of my favorite watches. It is a beautiful thing. The ivory dial, I love it. Seiko makes a really, like, I have a Grand Seiko. And they also have 2. I have a Seiko Alpinist. I mean, who doesn't? Seiko Alpinists. Seiko Alpinists are great. And then my wife found this one for me and said, do you want this? So she got 40% off of it. And I'm like, yes. The Seiko Sport 5 root beer. I was like, hell yeah, man. For 40% off, you're not getting a better deal than that. But I like a lot of them, man. I like Longines. Longines might be my favorite. I love Tudor. But I've really gotten into this Glashütte. Nomos Glashütte, Mule Glashütte. The Germans make good watches. I can't afford a Longens. I'll never be able to afford a Longenzona. Never in a million years. That's for the other half. That ain't for me. The Longenzonas are for different breeds of people. I'm not in that class. I should just get a bowling ball. I'm done buying bowling balls, man. The bowling ball thing was more of a phase that I went through of getting a new one and the dopamine hit. But the watch thing is it's like my baseball card things. I just collect. The dial is nice, man. I like the root beer. I like the dark. It is nice. And like I said, a great price, man. Seiko Sport 5s are some of the nicest watches you can get. They're really affordable. I mean, they're all under $500. And when you get 40% off them, they're fantastic. So I like it. Christopher Ward. Andrew Morgan loves Christopher Ward. So he's a big Christopher Ward guy. But I like a lot of them, man. I love IWCs. I love Omega. So Tudor is one of my favorite. I think Longines might be my favorite. My wife likes Longines as well. She's actually my wife's not a watch person, but she has a couple. She got a Dolce Vita. I bought her a Dolce Vita for Valentine's Day. That was another one I got. I got a Longines Central Power Reserve anthracite dial. I fucking love that. Dominguez swings and hits it into the air to left. And it's dropped as the sun got in the eyes of Corey Julks, and Dominguez will end up at second base with we'll see what he calls, but he's at second base. So a good start here to the Yankees. That sun is brutal. We don't know anything about that here in upstate New York. We don't see the sun, so it would not have been a problem. I'm just glad that there's somebody else that has the watch affliction, man. I'm always like, why the fuck do we buy watches? You can judge fouls it away. I'm like, you can look at your phone and get the time, and yet there's some of us just like to buy watches. I don't know. It'll be an 0-1 here to Aaron Judge. Dominguez at second. Judge swings, crosses it to deep center, back track wall. It's off the wall. Oh no, Bob Felicia, this ball's gone. Totally John Strong it. Hit the batter's eye. Aaron Judge goes dead in center. And the Yankees lead it 5-2. Aaron James Judge, Jimmy Jack 2-run dinger. Yankees lead at 5-2. I know what the hell happened, man. I thought the ball was gone. The center fielder ran back, This ball swung and hit in the air to left. Jolks again battling the sun. You got to get that guy some sunglasses. He has sunglasses on. And he makes the catch. Judge crushed that ball. But the camera didn't show where it hit, so I thought it just dropped at the track. Judge knew it immediately. He was in his home run trot immediately. But where the hell that ball hit on the batter's eye? Like the camera lost sight of it. Here's Goldschmidt in there for a strike. So Spencer Jones with a bomb. Judge with a 2-run bomb. Both guys 6-7. Bye, Felicia. You guys never saw the movie Friday? Pitcher is low. Goldschmidt held up 1-1. You never seen the movie Friday? With Ice Cube and Chris Tucker? Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Goldie fouls it off down the third baseline. Count 1-2. Now I'll get to see where the hell this thing landed. Judge is the frickin' man. I should buy another rookie before they go up too much. Pitch. Outside. Check the swing. I mean, he didn't even come close to going. 2-2. They should bring back the 90s. There it is. That's why I use it. That's why I use it, because it reminds me of when we were freaking good. Yeah, Scott, I couldn't tell where that. The camera cut off, so I didn't know where the hell the ball hit. I couldn't see that it hit the batter's eye. I just saw it drop at the track. Ball's ripped to left, right at Jolks. Well, they're testing him, man. That one didn't get up in the air, though, so that one he didn't have to battle the sun. That was just a seed hit by Goldschmidt. He hit hard, but Jolks didn't have to move. 2 away. There's a different guy on the mound for the Tigers, by the way, whoever Smith is. Tigers. Pitch is grounding up the middle. There's a base hit center field. Well, right center field. Seth Brown on with a 2-out hit. Yeah, you saw it. I mean, that's where Bye Felicia comes from. That's where Bye Felicia comes from. Here is Paul DeYoung. He struck out his first time up. 1 on, 2 out, 2 in for the Yanks. Bomb in the third. Pitch is swung on and a fillet hit to center field for a base hit. So just a Texas leaguer there by DeYoung. And now the Yankees have 2 out. I'm sorry, 2 on and 2 out for Spencer Jones, who hit one his first time at bat. That hasn't landed yet. Spencer Jones sent it into orbit. I guess I could do that too. And when Judge and Jones hit him, you can look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. And they send those balls into orbit. The pitch upstairs. 1-0. Again, Spencer Jones stands 6'7" in that left-hander's batter's box, and just an absolute dominant, intimidating presence up there. Guy hit 35 homers in 115 games at the minor league level last year. He checked the swing, and he did not go 2-0. Why they give Grisham $22 million and don't promote this kid, I do not know. It'll be a 2-0. Jones, a massive rip, fouls it back. 2-1. So 2 guys you probably really tuned in to see today. I'm not disappointed. I went to the park to see, rather, if you're Yankee fans. Well, none of those fucking people behind home plate stood up when Jones hit the home. What are they doing? A bunch of old, saggy people with no freaking, just saggy olds just sitting there, probably taking naps. No enthusiasm at all when Jones hit that. They didn't even move. Two count here. 2 outs, 2 on, 2 in. 2-2 count Many twos. Smith deals. Jones swings and misses. And he is down on strikes. The Yankees get 2 runs on 3 hits. The big hit, the 2-run homer by Aaron James Jones. Basically 5-2 going to the top of the 4th. It'd be so much nicer if it was nice outside. Like when I call baseball games, obviously it's spring training, so it's still winter. But when I'm calling these games during the year and it's nice outside, and I'm looking out and I'm seeing sunlight, and I know the games end at like 3:45 and I still have 5 hours of daylight, and it's still going to be in the 80s, low, high 70s, low 80s, middle 80s. And I have half the day still to go out and grill and whatever. I look forward to those days, man. That's why I like baseball. That's a baseball reminds me of, cut grass, s'mores, grilling outside, fireworks. Nice weather, man. That's what makes me, that's what I think of when I think of baseball. Because our best weather up here is pretty much, now April's hit or miss, but our best weather up here is May through the end of September. Like we usually have really good weather for 5 months, and that's pretty much the baseball season. So, yeah, I didn't know, Doctor, I didn't know what the hell happened to John Collins last night either. I just remember him walking off the court with his eye covered. But then again, I mean, I don't remember a lot of that stream because my chat was getting me crunked. Cornelius, what up, brother? Says, go Yankees. I love seeing all that blue and green in my chat. It makes me happy. I like to see the colorful names. Mod Squad representing, Dog Pound representing. Would love to see it. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel. Be doing a lot more of this for the Yankees this year. Looking forward to it for sure. There's Aaron Boone. Aaron Boone is a watch guy, too. That's one thing I noticed. Boone, he always has a different watch on. Usually it seems too big for his wrist. Curveball by, I think that's Will Bryan's. Nope. Eric Bednar's in the game. This needs to be they haven't refreshed this. Let me refresh this. The score is right, but there we go. Bednar deals 1-2, swung on and grounded to third, backhanded by McMahon. Throws, got him. That's one thing I'll give McMahon credit for, man. Again, he's a big-time strikeout guy. He doesn't hit for high average. But he is a really good fielder. Did he wear a beast yesterday? Who? I might have wore this last night. Who the hell knows? I don't think I changed my shirt today. I think I did wear this yesterday, now that you mention it. Give me a break, Bodo. I had a rough night. The bitch. I think I did wear this yesterday and didn't bother to change it. Didn't shave, didn't shower. I haven't done any of that shit. That's why I said that when you see me tomorrow, we'll look completely different. I'm going to shave, going to get a haircut and shower. All that good stuff. 2-0, way upstairs. 3-0 to Cruz. Aaron Boone still discussing things. It'll be a 3-0. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And that will bring up the catcher, Eduardo Valencia, with 1 out, 1 on in the top of the 4th. The Yankees got their 5 runs, a 2-run single by Goldschmidt, solo homer by Jones, 2-run homer by Judge. Detroit got there 2 runs and a throwing error by Ali Sanchez, the Yankees catcher, and a solo bomb by Corey Julks. Pitch. Big swing and a miss by Valencia. Didn't get it. 0-1. Yes, Judge crushed one at dead center, Charles. Crushed it. It'll be an 0-1. Bednar set of the chest. Righty deals. Swung on and chopped to short. Should be 2. Flip to second. 1 on to first. That's what we call a room service. 643 double play. Round the horn. Well, rack them up, baby. Rack them up. So the Tigers get no runs, no hits because it'll play nobody left. We've played 3.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. The Yankees 5, the Tigers 2. There you go. Schumann, Sanchez, Dominguez. I guess they gave Dominguez a hit on the one Julks lost in the sun. By the way, I haven't seen Panthers J-Dub. He hit my PayPal link. I wanted to thank him for that last night. I saw it after the fact. Normally when it was when I was having problems with the YouTube studio. Normally I get like a notification that somebody sent to PayPal and I didn't get it. So just wanted to thank him for that. Wanted to give him thanks. I'm really struggling now. Whoever, I don't know if that guy with the watches is still in here, but I can tell you what I am going to get when it comes out. And it doesn't come out for 6 months. But there's a Nomos Glasuta Neomatic World Timer. That is going to be mine. I've already talked to my wife, and she thought that was really nice. I'm like, yes, I need that. But that don't come out till August, so I got time to save for that. Chris, what's going on? Good to see you. Go Yankees is right. Go Yankees. Let's go Junkies. No, Mickey, I woke up fine. Like I said, I went to bed. I think Gotts Krieger said it bad. I was going to sleep good. I did sleep good. Had to be 1:45 to 2 o'clock, somewhere in there. I made sure to take some aspirin and some water before I went to bed, but I only woke up once to go to the bathroom. I slept till 10:30. I felt fine. I was just tired, but I felt fine. No headache, no nausea. Went to breakfast. I'm ready to go. I was ready to go when this game started, so I felt fine. 1-0 to Schumann. Here's Ricky Vanasco. Ricky Vanasco. He deals to Schumann, and the count is 2-0 as that pitch was upstairs. Yeah, I like the Nomos. I don't have a Nomos Glasuta yet, but the one I'm looking at is a Mula Glasuta, which I think I'm going to buy that. My wife thought it was really nice. Wow, pitch clock violation. That's 3-0. I've never even heard of Mula Glasuta, but I found it, and it's a 29er, and it's just really nice. It's a warm brown dial. I love the markers on it. I love the open case backs where you can see the movement of the watch. 4-pitch walk to Max Schumann. That'll bring up the catcher, Ali Sanchez. Dan Fiorita. Well, somebody's going to pinch run here. Umpire shaking Fiorito's hand, saying, all right, what's up, Paisano? I don't know who the hell just came in to pinch run. Sanchez is up. He fouls it away. Nah, the Mula Glasutas are the least expensive. The Nomos Glasutas are next, and then the Glasuta Original, they're the really pricey ones. That's why I said that one that I showed on the screen, it's pricey, and I don't know if I want to take the plunge. So, my guy G Money, what up, brother? Good to see you. My guy G Money. My guy G Money always putting in that work at the casino. He's going to get that fucking hand pay this year. It's got to happen, man. Pitcher swung and a miss, 1-2. Got to happen, brother. I always want to see that. I've been following G Money's channel. God, it's got to be 6 or 7 years. And I can relate to him because it's not like these guys that bet $50, $100 a spin. That pitch got away from the catcher. And the runner will advance, whoever that is. But I see these guys on YouTube and they're betting $100, $200 a spin. Man, nobody fucking bets like that. Those people that do that, just so you know, if you watch casino guys, those people that do that are paid by the casino. I just hope you know that. They're not using their real money. And they will easily go in there and mess with the machines to make them win. It's an advertisement for the casino. I hope people realize that they can do shit like that. That pitch is swung on line to right field. Base hit by Sanchez. Good piece of hitting. Oh, Schumann is still in there. They did not pinch run. So my bad. So first and third for the Yankees. That'll bring up Jason Dominguez. But G-Money bets like I do. $1.50, $2 a spin. That's where most of us can afford. So I'm just waiting for him to get that big hit because I've never had a hand pay either in all my years. So I want to see him get it. Oh, I don't know who graffitied the new Bills Stadium. Probably some Patriots fans. Dominguez is 1 for 1. He scored 2. He swings and hits it in the air to deep center. This will be deep enough to get the run in. Center fielder makes the catch, goes back to second. Schumann scores. It's an RBI sac fly for Jason Dominguez, and the Yankees lead 6-2. Sac fly is underrated, as my guy Joe's McFly would say, and it certainly is. The Yankees need a lot more of those things during the regular season. Dominguez has had a good day. He's 1 for 1. He's scored twice. He's driven in, I think, 2 now. Here is Aaron Judge. No, I'm sorry. That was his first RBI. The challenge rule, I like it, Dire Giants fan, because it does it immediately. Like, it does it fast. It doesn't take long. So I like it. Here's Judge, 1 for 2 with a homer. Low, 2-0. Yeah, it's got to happen, G-Money. I hope so soon, man. It'll be a 2-0 to Judge. Damage pitch coming in. Swings and crushes it. If it's there, it's gone. Foul ball. Oh, it's gone. John Sterling did it. Aaron Judge, Bob Felicia, this ball gone. How good is this fucking guy? Aaron James fucking Jones, the best hitter on the planet, goes a line drive down the left field line, the second 2-run homer of the day. The Yankees lead 8-2. Couldn't see it. Couldn't see the damn ball. He is so fucking. I'm buying a rookie. Fuck it. Buying another one. I don't care. Buying another 2017 Topps, number 287 PSA 10. Got to do it. The camera angles in spring training are terrible, man. You can't see anything. The ball disappeared on me again. 6'7". All the 6'7" guys. Nope, Ohtani's not the best hitter on the planet. Judges. Ohtani's never won a batting title hitting 50 homers. Only 2 players have done that in the history of baseball. Ohtani ain't winning batting titles, man. He ain't winning batting titles. Aaron Judge over here winning batting titles. Aaron Judge almost winning triple crowns over here. Setting American League single-season home run records. He's the best hitter on the planet. You want to say Ohtani's a better player because he's a great pitcher as well as a great hitter? I'll give you that. Judge is the best hitter on the planet. Judge is a better hitter. The 3-1 pitch. And fouled away by McMahon. Ryan McMahon's 1 for 2 today. He had a nice line drive double the other way. He's made some really good plays in the field. for his 200th homer. Nice. 2016 is Goldschmidt swings and misses. I'm sorry, McMahon swings and misses, and he is down on strikes. If I'm not mistaken, Crow's Nest, I think when Judge hit that homer, I don't know if it was back-to-back, but I'm almost positive it was back-to-back. He hit his first homer first, and then Tyler Austin hit it next. I thought him and Austin went back-to-back, and they were calling them the baby bombers. Now, Tyler Austin didn't really amount to much. Judge is ridiculous. He's ridiculous. He's the best right-handed hitter since, what, Pujols? Miguel Cabrera? He's just not human. It's tough, Scott. Well, the batter's eye, it didn't show it didn't even show where the ball hit. So I couldn't even tell. I just saw a drop in the track. And that camera angle down the line, because the foul pole is so short, it was tough to tell. But it's spring training for me too, you know. So crazy. It was back-to-back. Yeah, I remember listening. I didn't see the game. I remember listening to it, though. It'll be a 3-0 pitch. And taking all the way is Goldie, 3-1. 8-2 Yankees in the bottom of the fourth. You've missed the fireworks. Top prospect Spencer Jones hit a bomb, and, of course, the best hitter on the planet, Aaron Judge, has hit 2. The Yankees lead 8-2. Crazy. Look at that, man. 362 homers, past DiMaggio. 21st inning home runs. That's last year. 4th season with 50 homers, man. Tied with Babe Ruth. We're talking DiMaggio and Ruth. You're doing something special. Now, Aaron Judge got to find a way to win a fucking title. This is the only thing missing from his resume. That ball's chopped. It's going to be a tough play. Lollipop gets away from the first baseman. Goldschmidt reaches. That'll be a hit for Goldschmidt. No, it's going to be a tough play for the second baseman, and that'll be ruled a hit. I'll bring up Seth Brown, who's 1 for 2 today. Well, I'll tell you what, man, I miss calling these games. Like I said, I know I'm not going to have the biggest, especially in spring training. I know we're not going to have the biggest crowds. I just love fucking calling Yankee baseball. It's just very relaxing to me. Pitch. Arnell says, I'm a Giants fan, San Francisco Giants fan. How is Doval doing? I mean, he wasn't bad. I don't really know who the hell the Yankees closer is going to be. Bednar was really good last year. I don't know, man. We have a few guys that can close it out. So I don't know who their closer is going to be named. That pitch is swung at him in the air. Shallow left. Julks battles the sun, makes the catch this time, and that retires the side. But the Yankees and Aaron Judge do it again. 2 runs, 3 hits, and the big bomb. Aaron James Judge, the best hitter on earth. 8-2 Yanks. Let me see how much are these things. Let me take a look and see what these are. And I already have one of these Judge rookies, but I think I got to go one more before they become $500 or $600. Like I don't want to pay that for just a regular Topps card. Because I usually just buy Hall of Fame rookies or like Mantle cards. And I don't have a Mantle rookie. I'll never have one of those. Oh, shit, the thing's up to freaking, damn, it's up to $300. I bought that card for like $70 last year. I should have bought more than one. Shit, I don't know that I get paid $300 for one of those. That's $200 I might have. I don't know that I can pay $300 for a 2017 Topps card. Oh, yeah, trust me, Crow's Nest. I know, man. Well, hopefully this year the New York Giants are much better. Yeah, Judge hit like 600 in the postseason last year. Yeah, but I agree, Cool Drummer. He did not, prior to last year, he didn't really do well in the playoffs. It was kind of a knock on him. And even last year, I think people were criticizing him because he didn't hit a bunch of home runs, but he had like fucking 615 or something. Like, what else can he do? He had a great postseason last year, but the rest of his team was garbage. I think the rest of the team outside of Judge hit like 205 or something. It was crazy. But that has been, I mean, he has not done well in the postseason previous to last year. A lot like A-Rod. A-Rod really struggled the first part of his Yankee career in the postseason. Then he had that magical 2009 where the Yankees don't win that championship. A-Rod's the reason they won that championship in 09. He carried them. That pitch is crushed. Well, actually, I got off the end of the bat, and it's caught by Dominguez. Cruz is in the game for the Yankees. I think that's Luis Cruz. Yeah, my guy G Money, he's on the West Coast, so G Money lives in Cali, but he'll go to Seattle for he loves to drive. Dude, that's one thing. You love to drive. You take all these road trips. I hate driving so much, so I envy you. But he'll go to, G Money obviously goes to San Francisco to see him play. That pitch is grounded in the hole. It'll be a tough play, fielding, firing. And got a nice play by DeYoung. But G Money will go to Seattle, watch the Giants play, Arizona, San Francisco, Vegas. So he definitely makes the rounds. I hope we're better, my guy. I hope we're better this year. Judge, I've never had an issue with Judge's fielding. Judge is a fine fielder. Dominguez is the guy with the fielding question. He's done well today, though. 2 outs and nobody on here. McGonigal up at the plate. Kevin is 1 for 2 today. Probably Crow's Nest, and then, obviously Giancarlo Stanton, when his contract's up, he's done, because you can't just tie up that DH spot. The Yankees have a lot of DHs. That's a problem. High pop-up. And I don't know who the third baseman is there for the Yankees. Luciano's in for Goldschmidt. Arias is in there for McMahon. All right, I got to remember this. Arias, Luciano. Lucky Luciano's in there for the Yankees. Oh, the elbow? Nah, he's fine. He's playing right field today, so he's fine. No worries with the elbow. No worries with the elbow. And I love Giancarlo. I'm one of his biggest fans, but the Yankees have too many DHs. And Alex Rodriguez said this on either the Fox post game or pregame. He talked about how the Yankees, their lineup construction is not good. And they have 5 DHs and they have 3 left-handed hitting catchers. And it's just not a really balanced roster. And he's 100% right. He's 100% right. The Yankees roster is not balanced at all. There's too many empty at-bats in this lineup. There's not enough contact. I don't know when the fuck batting average became this thing where it's batting average doesn't matter. I don't understand that. Batting average absolutely fucking matters. When you have a guy on second base with 2 outs, a single gets him in. That's important. Runs are important. The whole point of playing baseball is to score runs. You don't necessarily need it. Home runs, great. It's hard to hit fucking home runs. That's why the best players on the face of the earth hit 60 in 162 games or whatever the hell it is. It's hard to do that. It'd be a lot easier to get a damn single and not get a runner from second base. But also, when you make contact, it puts pressure on the infielders, the catchers, the outfielders, whoever. They got to make plays. Just look at the Yankees in Game 5 against the Dodgers when it all came apart because they couldn't field the ball. The Dodgers even said as much. We knew if we put the ball in play, we'd have a chance because they were not a good fielding team. I mean, that's the deal there. Put the ball in play. DeYoung takes it inside. Who's on the mound for the Tigers? Drew Summers. Martin is now in right field for Judge. And pitches in there for a strike. Judge 2 for 3, 2-2 on homers. Pretty damn good day for him. That's how big Aaron Judge is because Meredith is tall. Meredith's like 5'11 or something. She dwarfs Cashman, which is always hilarious when she interviews Cashman. DeYoung did not go around. I thought he did. It's 3-1. Yeah, they're a Giants fan. They've actually done a good job of not leaving men on base today. And Dominguez, that's outside, so a leadoff walk for the Yankees. Dominguez with that sac fly. I mean, I want to see more sac flies for sure. So they're important. Crow's Nest, the Yankees just got to do, just overall, they got to be better fundamentally in the field, at the plate, sac flies, contact, running the bases properly, hitting the cutoff man, that type of stuff. Yeah, dumb analytics. I don't like them either. Analytics they're a really useful tool, but the Yankees are very bad at it. Let's just put it that way. The Yankees, the analytical department's they're just not good at their job. Baseball is being run by analytics, but the Yankees don't do a good job with it. I think that's obvious. He should wear stilettos when he's talking to Meredith because he looks so sweet. He's like 5'2". Pitch looked like it was low. The Yankees they're gonna challenge. Now you see the catcher take his glove, catch it, and bring it up. That usually lets you know the catcher knows that's low. Look at how quick this is. It was a strike. Barely. But it was a strike. See how fast it is, though, Dire Giants fan? How fast it challenges? They challenge it immediately. Bang. 5 seconds. So I like it. I like it. It'll be 1-2 to Jones. He's homered. And he swings and misses. Well, you wonder why Jones isn't up at the major league level. This is why. Obviously, Spencer Jones is another one of those guys. Well, come on. I'd still rather Spencer Jones than $22 million Trent Grisham. But this is what Jones is going to be. He's going to be a guy with a shitload of power and a lot of strikeouts. This is what the Yankees do. Arnell, thank you so much for supporting the channel today, my friend. Appreciate you, brother. Throw a couple coins in a fountain for you. He says, here's 2 in remembrance of Derek Jeter. Go Yanks. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that very much. Yes, Jeter. The good old days, my friend. The good old days. 1-0 pitch to Schumann is in there for a strike count. 1-1. Bottom of the 5th, Yanks in command 8-2. 2-2 on homers by Judge. 2 on single by Goldie. Sac fly by Dominguez and a solo homer by Spencer Jones. Are the Yankees 8 runs. A solo homer by Corey Julks and a throwing error by Ali Sanchez, the Yankees catcher. The 2 runs for the Tigers. Swung and a miss. They're way out in front of a changeup. And the count is 1-2. Yankees girl says, go Yankees, go win. Looking good today. Looking like they have a good chance to win today. Aaron Judge is so good, man. Outside 2-2. One of those guys, this is why I say the most dominant guy I can remember since Barry Bonds, because when Bonds would come up, it's always like you just felt like he was going to hit a home run every time. Every time, and I know it's not going to happen, but I swear to God, every time Judge steps into the box, I feel like he's going to hit a home run. Every time. Check the swing. Did he go? He did not. Full count. Let's see if the runner moves on the full count pitch. Waterfly, what up? No, Derek didn't die. I think he's just meaning on the Yankees. No, Jeter's alive and well. He's alive and well. Doing well. Pitch. All the way, 3-2. Yeah, Derek's fine. He's fine. I think he's just talking about playing for the Yankees. Judge is amazing, man. I don't want to pay $275 for but I might have to buy one more. I might have to buy one more Judge. He's so good, man. It'll be a payoff pitch from Summers to Schumann. The lefty deals. Outside, he walked him. 2 on, 1 out for the Yanks. Put a couple. Hit that thumbs up, man. Don't forget to subscribe. Ring the bell. Appreciate y'all being here on a Saturday. It'll be a lot more Yankee content this year, which I am looking forward to. Hit that thumbs up. Let's get 50 for this one. Pitches in there. And I thought Maz had passed away a while ago. I didn't realize he lived to be 89. Ali Sanchez up there. The pitch. Off the corner, 2-0. Summers struggling with control here. Dominguez waits on deck. 2-0. High Baltimore chop off the plate. Going to be a tough play. And they do get the slow running Sanchez at first. He advances the runners are 2 outs. And that will bring up. Why did the yes not move the there they go. I was going to say yes, did it move the runners in the box? It will not be Dominguez. It'll be a pinch hitter for Jason. Let me refresh this. Oh, so George Lombard Jr. Lombard Jr., guys, is another one of the Yankee top prospects. Yankee Kyle, what up? Can I make my own taxes? I'll tell you what, Waterfly, if I can do it for me, then I'll hook you up. If I can figure out a way to make my taxes disappear, brother, you got it. You got it. I don't work in the tax department, but my mom, her ex-husband who was deceased. I mean, Big Bill's been gone for 20. But that was what he did his whole career. He was in the tax department of New York State. But yeah, man, I wish I could help you. My guy Johnny Perez, thank you for supporting the channel, brother. Thank you for being a friend. My guy, let me look at this pitch here to Lombard Jr. Again, one of the Yankee prospects. On the corner, 0-1. He says, John says, sup, Baddog, good to see you. Baseball's back. Not a spring training guy, but I'm going to watch the WBC. When do you think Spencer Jones will be called up? I don't know. He did have a home run today, but like I said, man, he obviously has big holes in his swing. I do plan on trying to do some WBC games. Pitches grounded weakly to short, fielding, firing, and they get Lombard, and that will retire to the side. The Yankees get no runs, no hits. They leave 2. We've played 5. We'll go to the top of the 6th. 8-2 Yanks. But I don't know about Spencer Jones. I would imagine he will get the call at some point. I'm not the biggest spring training guy either because these games don't matter. You get a look at a lot of guys that aren't going to make the team. But I wanted to do some baseball. I miss baseball. So, you know, I wanted to get a couple of spring training games in here. I do plan on, like I said, when the Lakers aren't playing, doing a couple of WBC games. The United States, obviously. But I don't know when Jones is going to get called up. I'm glad. I can't wait for like these games to count because we'll be in April and it'll be spring and the weather will be nicer. And I'm Looking forward to it. That I can tell you. They do hate their farm system. They don't trust their farm system. Yeah. Gary Sanchez, my God, he used to give me agita. Sanchez and Hicks used to give me agita like nobody's business. They used to kill me, man. They used to kill me. Arnell says, I couldn't send 3 in remembrance of the babe. I went with 2. I wanted to salute the great Yankees. It didn't have $99 to salute. I mean, you could have done 99 cents. I think they have a 99-cent one. You don't have to do $99. But I appreciate it. I always appreciate anybody that's kind enough to donate to my channel. I don't ever ask for those. I owe you guys a beer bathtub. I owe you guys a bathtub beer as we've gotten into the 6th. So bottom of the 6th, I'll go get my beer and throw it back. But yeah, I never expected donations. They're greatly appreciated. If it's $1, if it's $500 or anywhere in between, it means a lot to me. I'm just glad that you guys tune in. So I always say, if you could just hit the thumbs up for me and subscribe if you're new, those cost nothing. And those really help out. Those help out your favorite YouTubers, man. The thumbs up is huge. And those cost nothing. And who's in there now for the Yanks? Gleyber Torres is there. Cohen is pitching for the Yankees. Ripped foul. Arias laid out perpendicular to try to make that grab. He just missed. That would have been a hell of a catch. You can save the bathtub for another day when you're boozing up. No, I gotta pay off my bets. You pony blocks. How can I be the man when you the man? That's the question. 8-2 Yanks. Telling about to deal the 0-2 to Gleyber. Gleyber hits a high pop-up. Shallow center. And there's one away here. Who the hell is playing center for the Yanks? Clark? No. Who the hell is playing center for the Yankees? Let's see. Center field is now Ellis. Ellis made the play for the Yanks. I have no idea who the hell these guys are at this point. I don't know who they are at this point. No, I'm going to do the bathtub. The bottom of 6. Going to be a tough play. Fielding, firing. Nice blow. Good hustle there. Arias made a great play, but Lee beat it out. Lee was in there for who? Lee was in there for Colt Keith. This is where it gets tough to figure out who the hell is in there. Thank you, Arnell. Appreciate that. Oh, don't worry. The Giants suck. Those rants will be back, my friend. I also have a lot of my Yankee rants do really well, too. Yeah, we're going to get that beer bathtub in the bottom of the 6th. That pitch is swung on and fouled back. And the count is 0-1 to Rogers. Jake Rogers is still in there. Again, appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't. 52 likes. Appreciate that. It'll be an 0-1 pitch from Cohen to Rogers. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the 6th. Yanks up 8-2. Cohen from the belt deals. Up and away. 1-1. Xavier, what up? Hammer, what's going on, my guy Hammer? Swung on and missed. My guy Hammer gets this when he comes in, but he missed 3 of these. Oh, Xavier, you missed a good one last night, man. You missed a great stream, bro. I was fucked up. 1-2, grounded to short, should be 2. Flip the second one on to first. They called him safe. I thought he might have been out. Hammer, yep. I gotta do the beer bathtub when we get to the bottom of the 6th. I didn't want to do it right away. But I will. I do owe one. I just could not do it last night. I didn't want to get sick. But I drank a lot last night. I did not expect Irish to come in with that last 100 bomb to make me do one more shot of Crown. And I was like, I can't chug another beer. I'll be messed up. Luckily, I felt fine this morning. Going about the deal, and the pitch is in there for a strike to Briseño. Who's he in there for? Losing track of where these guys are. Briseño's in there for Young. Pitch. Popped up. Briseño, tomato. Catch is made by Ellis in center field, and that will retire the side. Tigers get no runs, no hits, leave one. We played 5.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. I'm going to go grab my beer and chug it out of the bathtub for all you guys and girls that were in the stream last night. Yankees in command. I'll be right back. All righty. This is the last one of these. So I'm going to have to get another 12er. The breakaway blonde. Have to get another 12er for next weekend. You never know. But baseball's back, baby. Hitty the likey, smacky the subby. It's a sudsy. Daryl Strawberry streaming tomorrow. It looks like shit out here, but it looks fantastic on TV. It looks great behind me, and I'm drinking a beer. Baseball's here, baby. Pitch is in there for a strike to whoever the hell is up. It's tough to keep track of now. Jack Little's on the mound for the Tigers. Pitch is in there for a strike. Listen, I'm going to tell you how bad it is, guys. The Yes Network doesn't even have the man's name at the plate. The Yes Network don't even have the guy that's at the plate for the Yankees. Like, even they don't know who the hell's up right now. Pitch, upstairs, 1-2. There you go. Debt paid off. I might as well buy a case, right? I don't need to buy a case. Pitch is in there for a strike. 2-1, 3-1. Didn't even have the count right. Martin's up there for the Yankees. Don't have it. Martin takes it upstairs. Yes says the count of 3-1. They don't know what the hell is going on. They don't have the batter up there. They don't have the pitcher up on the thing. The count's wrong. Photo. Edie is nothing to joke about. I see the commercials every 5 seconds. Oh, education, never mind. A new college will pay off one of these days. 3-2. Rounded, fair. And that'll be a base hit. Lee couldn't make the play. He knocked it down. So Martin reaches with a leadoff single. Now I have to wash the beer down with another. Nah, Ramdre, we're good, man. We're good. We're good. We're good. I'm out of it now. I don't have any beer left. That was my last one. Sounds like a normal day for the S Network. True, Nick. They're in mid-season form right now. It's blank up there. It doesn't show anybody who's up here. Malgiri's in left for the Tigers. I don't know who the hell's up for the Yankees right now. I think this is Arias. It is Arias. I wrote these down. So the pitch outside 1-0. I mean, it is a weekend. I mean, now, if somebody throws a red one up there or magenta, I'll throw back one of these. Although I don't know that I could do that after last night, honestly. I don't think I could do another shot. I had a lot of them yesterday. Arias fouls it away. Well, if you were here earlier, man, you saw some fireworks for sure. The big prospect Spencer Jones went yard. Aaron Judge hit 2 bombs. The app's always, I'm not using the app. I'm looking at the television. It's terrible. Now they don't even have the fucking score on the screen, guys. Runner steals second. And Martin's in there with a stolen base, up 8-2. I mean, we have nothing. Luckily, ESPN has it going for the most part. The S Network has nothing on the screen right now. If I refresh this, it'll... So now the Yankees... Excuse me, the Yankees have a runner at second with nobody out. They lead 8-2. Pitch. Fouled away. Eight, 2 Yanks. Like I said, as long as I don't look out my window, I'm fine. Looking at that beautiful, bright, sunny day in Florida, the scenery behind me, and just drinking that beer makes me think of the spring. Swung and a miss. Well, foul tipped into the glove, so Arias down on strikes. But you got to taste the spring there, man. It sucks looking outside, but I know that nicer weather's on the way. Not too far away now. But as we are almost out of February, one more week. Swung on and missed by Luciano. And the count's 0-1. I got 3 work weeks and then I'm off again, which I can't wait for. Then I know we're getting close to spring. Luciano waves and misses again. 0-2. Yeah, Nick, I mean, I'm watching on TV. Now, yes, has everything back up. It'll be an 0-2 to Luciano. He checked his swing. 1-2. Ice cold beer. Pitch. Outside 2-2. 1 out. Runner at second. Yanks up 8-2. 3-2. And the pitch. Outside, he walked him. Yep. I want to give a big shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring the stream today. Guys and girls, check out Sleeper, the fastest growing app out there. Over 11 million people use the Sleeper app. They have daily fantasy contests. You can do player picks. You can get all your live up-to-date scores and all kinds of good stuff. Not to mention Sleeper constantly is coming up with creative and innovative ways to test your sports knowledge. They have now added a predictor market on top of your daily fantasy contests, and you can also do team picks as well. Make sure you use the link in the description under the promo code Baddog in your first deposit. Open a brand new Sleeper account using the link below. Sleeper's got a little gift for you. So check out Sleeper, guys and girls. You will not be disappointed. It is a lot of fun. And just remember that past results do not guarantee future success when you're talking about the prediction markets. But check out Sleeper. Appreciate them coming aboard. Appreciate them being aboard. They've been aboard all year. Runner on third, 2 outs as Vivas grounded out the first. And that'll bring up Henry. I don't know who the hell Henry's in there for. Henry's in there for DeJong. Ice cold beer. That's what I hear in the background. Swung and a miss. 1-1. Lakers, Celtics tomorrow. I think they play at 6:30 in New York, so that's swung and a miss. I will double check here. That means a 6 o'clock start for me. Yep, 6:30 tomorrow. The game's on NBC. I hope it's on NBC and not fucking Peacock, because Peacock's a pain in the ass. I mean, I have them both, so it doesn't really, well, it does matter because, again, Peacock's just tough to navigate with the basketball. 1-2 pitch. I'm going to ground it. Nice play by the third baseman. Gets to his feet, fires, and it's wide. Yankees score another run, and here comes another run. They score 2 runs, and it's 10-2, Yanks. Give Henry the RBI single. Second runner scores on an error. This year, too, man, I got to make sure Pete and I do a couple games together because it's fun doing the games with Pete. That's for sure. It'll be a 1-0 here to Palma. And that's fouled away. I don't know I have no idea who the hell these guys are right now. Oh, it's Castillo. It says Palm up there. Well, who the hell is it? So the Yes Network has Palma at who the hell is at the plate? ESPN says it's Castillo. Okay. ESPN says it's Castillo. The Yes Network says it's Palma. It's outside. It's 2-1. Who the hell is at the plate? Who's at the plate? You have conflicting reports. Swung and a missed. I'm going with Castillo. I'm gonna trust the ESPN over. I'm gonna trust ESPN over Yes Network. Although it looks like a Palma. He's short. 2-2, and then you throw over to first. Thanks, Michael K. Nobody needs your glazing. Shallow popped the center and coming in to make the catch as a center fielder. That retires the side. The Yankees get 2 runs and 2 hits. They leave 1. We've played 6. It's all Yankees. They lead 10-2. If the Yankees would spend an extra $50, they could put people's names on their jerseys. Yeah. I like the no names in the jerseys. I hate that the Yankees have gotten away from their classic pinstripes and their grays. I can tell you, when the Yankees played the Dodgers years ago, and they're 2 of the most historic franchises of all time, when they had just the black and white, well, the Yankees were in black and the Dodgers were wearing white, I'm like, why would you pick that series to do those dull ass uniforms? Yankees Dodgers should be Dodger blue against Yankee grays. It's historical, that matchup. It's not when you do that, but I hate that the Yankees have gotten away from their tradition of not doing these different jerseys and shit and different hats. But it's a different day, man. They freaking allow beards on the Yankees now. Michael K is a donut glazer. Yeah, I mean, he glazes donuts. He glazes the Yankees. He doesn't like hot dogs. I saw Michael K at the A-Rod thing. He was there. He's tall. Michael K is tall. He's like 6'4", maybe. His head is even bigger in person. He's got a massive melon. It's huge. But yep, I saw Michael K of course, Michael K was on stage asking A-Rod the questions, but I saw Michael K at the Ascent Lounge, the after party. A-Rod didn't go to the after party. I think A-Rod was doing that screening for like Strahan, Brady, and the other. Like, I didn't see them there. I would have recognized Strahan and Brady if they were in the screening that I was at. I saw Sabathia there. I saw John J. Filippello there. John J. Filippelli, the guy that owns the S Network. He was in the same row as me. He was 2 seats over me. Saw him. I saw Michael K. Like I said, I saw Sabathia. Obviously, I saw A-Rod. I didn't talk to anybody. Ground ball to short. Went away. Yeah, Charles, they don't do it yet, but who knows? Mac Attack says I should have bet the over on 10.5. I guess so. That seems like a high number for a spring training game. Because the last time the country had Blues versus Grays. Well, the Dodgers, obviously, Dodger blue they have white jerseys with blue lettering, blue script, but I see what you're saying. I don't know who's on the mound for the Yankees, but he has a really kick-ass mustache. Yes doesn't know either. It doesn't have the name of the guy at the plate or the guy on the mound. So I'm in the dark. Actually, Theron Liranzo is up there right now for the Tigers. Fellows is on the mound for the Yanks. He's a good fellow. Pitch. Yeah, that's a strike. And the pitch. Oh, 2-2. I took the weekend, the 16th or the 20th off of March. I kind of wish I did it the week before so I could have been home for the tampering of free agency. You never know. I might call in March 9th and just hang out at home and just live stream during the day. I doubt I'll do that, but I'll be on Twitter most of the day, though. I haven't been on Twitter in a while, man. I kind of take some time off of it, but I've been on vacation. Usually when I'm on Twitter, it's when I'm at work. Like I get some downtime and I just go on there and tweet a lot of stuff. When I'm home, though, I'm not usually on it. I don't usually use that app. Top of the 7th, the Yankees lead 10-2. Fellows deals, and he walked him. Not what you want to do when you're up by 8. 10-2. Lorenzo walks. That brings up somebody else for the Tigers. Yes, doesn't know who it is yet. Malgiri at the plate. And the pitch. He took over for Jolks. Somebody going down my street. I have to go shovel my driveway. There's like nothing there, but I want to get the excess snow off of there so that the rest of the driveway melts. And I did that last night, and we ended up getting like a coating of snow, which is now stuck in my driveway again. So it'll take me like 5 minutes to do that, but I got to go knock that off after the game. Fouled away, 1-2 to Malgiri. Yeah!
Strike this motherfucker out.
A line drive foul. I was retired Giants fan. The 1-2 popped up on the infield. Vivas makes the catch. There's Kevin McGonigal. Top prospects. Connor Griffin. Somebody asked about Connor Griffin. I don't know if he's playing for the Pirates or not. Weatherholt, Jesus Made, and Walker Jenkins. I wonder if they're in what Bowman set they're in, because again, I buy a box of Bowman for my son every year and we leave it sealed. The big one is the 2018. That box is worth a lot of money because Ohtani's in there. Yeah, I want to watch Major League. It's the best sports movie ever made. It's the best sports movie ever made, man.
It's a bit outside.
It's inside. It's Bob Euchre. Yep, got this.
Strike this motherfucker out. Just a bit outside.
Couple of those. I don't know anything about the Mets locker room situation, being honest. I haven't really paid much attention. That pitch is upstairs 3-0. Yeah, I agree, Nick. I like the classic baseball myself, brother. I love baseball anyway. Even with all the changes, pitches outside, fellows struggling with the strike zone. Even with all the changes, I still really enjoy the game. I just do. I really thought I would hate the wild card when it came out. And, I mean, the Yankees got the first one, so obviously it meant a lot to me. That was the first time that I'd ever seen them in the playoffs because they hadn't been there since 81, and I was only 6, and I don't remember that. But I can tell you, I don't like that they've added a bunch of different. I don't like that there's so many teams that make the playoffs now. I don't like that. I think there's too many. I think they should have one wild card team in the division winners, and that should be it. The way it was. Fouled away. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was 3 feet out of the strike zone. It's all good, Nick. I couldn't talk last night, so, you do enough shots of Crown, your lips get numb. 0-1. Upstairs, 1-1. I just can't wait for the nice weather, ladies and gentlemen. I just can't wait for the nice weather. I just can't wait. Can't wait to see the sun. Can't wait to mow my lawn. Ground ball, tough play. And Fellows missed the tag. That was reminiscent of Mookie Betts' ground ball and nobody covered the base. Of course, the stakes are a little bit different here. Last night's stream was fucking hilarious, man. Damn, that dude's got a Mr. T starters kit on there. Ugly ass. I got to tell you something right now, guys, and this is a fact. This is 100% fact. Just because you have a lot of money, it obviously does not equate to having taste. I mean, I can tell you that right now. I don't have any money, but I have damn good taste. Those necklaces that guy had on are fucking terrible. Like Verdugo's necklaces were fucking, they're awful. Like they're just not good looking. And my girl Adriana does a thing on Instagram where she talks about, she's like me, she likes watches and she likes the Giants, and she was doing a thing about Malik Neighbors. And Malik Neighbors, she did like he has 3 Rolexes, and I'm like, man, Malik Neighbors needs to step up his watch game. A Rolex is nice, but there's way nicer watches out there than a Rolex. When you're when you're a 1%er, man, get you a nice watch, get you a Patek Philippe, get you an FP Journe. Buy real nice shit, a Longanzona. Rolex is, when you're a millionaire, Rolex is boring. If you're a middle class person and you can afford a Rolex, and that shit, that's pretty good. But God Almighty, if you're making that kind of bank, step it up. Rolex is basic when you're a millionaire. There's way better watches. That pitch gets away from the catcher, and the runner scores. This shit right now looks like this shit looks like the Indians from Major League. Bomb SC, what up, man? I don't know who the hell the catcher is, but he fucking went right through his glove. Only get one Rolex to say you have. I mean, yeah, like I said, if you're middle to upper to middle, you're middle class, upper middle class, and you can afford one of those, that's a big step. But when you're a fucking millionaire, man, and you can afford watches that are better than Rolex, buy them. If I was a fucking multimillionaire, I'd have a Patek Philippe in my collection. It's a watch I'll never be able to afford in my lifetime, but if I could, Patek Philippe, a Longanzona, those are 2 that I just absolutely love, that are dreams, and that's all it'll ever be. Fellow is really struggling. He's thrown 26 pitches. Tigers have a run in. He's walked 3 guys. He's thrown that was a pass ball. It wasn't a wild pitch, the last one. 3-2. Grounded to short. And that will retire the side. Tigers get a run. They leave a couple. We've played 6.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Get them in stretch, Yankees 10, Tigers 3. The other thing with Malik Neighbors, and again, I've probably just outgrown this as an older guy. The diamonds, like the diamond bezel, the iced out shit, to me, it's just so tacky. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like all those diamonds and shit are it's just tacky. I think it ruins the watch, if I'm being completely honest. You want diamonds, get a men's ring with diamonds in it, or a bracelet with diamonds in it, but not a watch. I don't feel like watches need diamonds. And I like diamonds. I'm Italian. I like diamonds and gold, man. I like jewelry. I'm an Italian guy. But you don't need diamonds on a watch. You don't need diamonds on a Rolex. Like it doesn't need to go there. You don't need them. You don't need it. Let's give our sponsor a shout out one more time. I want to give a big shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring today's stream, guys, girls. Check out Sleeper, the fastest growing app out there. Over 11 million people use the Sleeper app. They have daily fantasy contests. They're adding more and more every day. You can get all your live up-to-date scores, and you can do player picks as well. Not to mention, Sleeper constantly is giving you more creative and innovative ways to test your sports knowledge, easy for me to say. They've now added a prediction market, which is a lot of fun, obviously, and you can do team picks as well. Use the link in the description, enter the promo code Baddog in your first deposit, open a brand new account using the link in the description. Sleeper's got a little bit of bonus for you. And remember that past results don't guarantee future success on Sleeper, but check it out. It is a lot of fun, and there's a reason it is the fastest growing app out there, because they do have so many fun ways to test your sports knowledge. So check them out. Yankees lead this one 10-3. If you just tuned in, Aaron Judge had 2 2-run homers today. Spencer Jones had a solo shot. Dominguez had a nice day. He was 2 for 2 with a sac fly and 2 runs scored. I like Figaro chains myself. This one's not a Figaro, but I've had this since I was 19. I've had this necklace for 32 years almost. And then I have my little crucifix. See, there's diamonds on that, right? So I have a little crucifix, and then I wear same thing here. My wedding ring has diamonds in it. I wear my wedding ring on my necklace because my fingers got a lot thinner after I lost weight, and I almost lost my wedding ring when it slipped off my finger. So I've worn it here ever since. And I don't ruin it at the gym, but I do like Figaros. They're very nice. I've had this shit forever. Batman. That's something I would like. A GMT Master 2 Batman Rolex. That'd be sweet. Out of my price range, but I love the GMT Master 2s. I want my hands to be made out of bones of my enemies. I want the face to be the painting Starry Night. I want the watch to run backwards 12-9-6-3. Get a Frank Mueller. They're weird looking. Upstairs. Somebody's up there for the Yankees. T. Hardman. Whoa, he almost got hit there. Waits is pitching for the Tigers. Oh, we have to have a translator. In there for a strike. If I was a millionaire, I could see getting a rare vintage Rolex. But modern Rolex, nah. Modern Rolex, like I said, the GMT Master 2s are really nice. The classic Oyster Perpetual 41s, I think, are just a very classic look. It's the entry level for a Rolex. That pitch is crushed. And Felicia, this ball is gone. Whoever the hell that was. Hardman hits the ball hard, man.
You can't put it on the ball. Yes.
That was weird. I hit one button and they all went off. Beavis, yeah, Beavis, what's going on? But yeah, I like the classic OP41. I like the Explorer, and I like the GMT Master too. Daytonas, everybody wants a Daytona. You can't buy one anyway. Number one, they're an absolute fortune, but it's like an 8-year waiting list to get a Daytona. Rolex is tough because Rolex picks and chooses who gets their watches, man. Unless you go on the gray market and buy them and you're paying 150% of retail. Who the hell wants to do that shit? You know? So, but I mean, listen, if I was a millionaire, I do like Rolex, but there's other watches I'd rather have outside of a Rolex. Like I said, a Longa Zona's, that Longa 1 time zone is beautiful, and I would kill for that watch, but I'm never going to be able to afford that shit. One away here in the Yankees sevens. It's 11-3. 4 home runs by the Yanks today. And the pitch in there for a strike. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out. Nobody on. The Yankees lead 11-3. I'm still interviewing Legrand. Pitch.
Yeah, the guys in the starting rotation, we've chatted a little bit here and there. We haven't.
It'll be a 2-0. Inside 3-0 to George Lombard Jr., who's over 1 today. See if he has the green light. I'm sure he does. Up and in. So Lombard walks in 4 pitches.
What gives you the confidence this early on? You see my face on that.
Red Sox almost lost to Northeastern U. It's just spring. That's not really that big of a deal. Martin is up there for the Yanks, and we have something happened there. The catcher called timeout or what that was. I hear you, Dashy. I had one of those Apple, like those smart watches too. I used it for COVID, like when I was doing running and I wasn't at the gym. I definitely used it to time myself, how fast I was running a mile and how many calories I burned off. But they won by 15. And the pitch. Swung and a missed. 1-1. Andy Pettit's going to be a pitching coach for the USA coach in WBC, I just heard. Legrand. It'll be a 2-1. Martin fouled it off his ankle. Counts 2-2. Yeah. It'll be a 2-2 pitch. And call it strike 3. Martin doesn't argue. The Yankees don't challenge. That pitch looked like it might have been inside. But it is 11-3. God, I wish it was nice out. I just wish the weather was nicer. Close, man. Baseball's here, so we're getting closer. But I'm always very jealous of these guys down in Florida right now. Swung on and missed. It'll be an 0-1. Swung and a missed, 0-2.
The alumni or the veteran players are the ones that not only want to be there, they want to work. They want to get involved and have those conversations. They want to throw batting practice.
Pitch. Swung on in line, base hit into right field. So Arias with his first hit of the day. Runners at first and third. And that will bring up Luciano. At least that's the scheduled hitter. Simone Martinelli, what up, paisano? I'm trying to what the hell? Yeah, 420 crew. It's 420 somewhere, an hour ahead of me. Like Nova Scotia, Canada, it's 420. So 420 crew smoking because you got him.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah. Luciano up there, runners at first and third. Aaron Judge with a big day today, 2 for 3, 2 homers. Beavis, no. No. I think the Yankees will win 92 to 96 games, and they'll get knocked out in the wild card round. That's what I think. Or the divisional round. They won't reach the ALC. They won't reach the LCS, bro. Same shit as always, man. Same shit as always, brother. Legrane. The pitch. Went swung a miss by Luciano. 2-1. Fire alarm. Fire siren, whatever the hell you want to call it. Sometimes they just run that thing to run it. 2-2. Let's just see a chick over there in short shorts and a tank top. And all it makes me think of is how fucking warm it is in Florida. Legrane, yeah, he was okay. He gave up a homer to Julks. He threw some pitches that were like dead center. You know what I mean? Like he was throwing the ball hard as shit. He threw a couple of good pitches, but he missed with some pitches, and they hit him hard. A couple of pitches. But he wasn't great. He was okay. And that's a walk, so the Yankees have the bases loaded. But I mean, it's his first spring training game. Here's the projected rotation. So Garrett Cole is not even in the Yankee rotation. Max Fried, Cam Schlittler, Will Warren, Luis Heel, and Ryan Weathers. I mean, that. Garrett Cole, Rodon, and Schmidt all expected to begin the season on the IL. That is a shitty rotation the Yankees have. That's fucking terrible. Dude, Cam Schlittler is our number 2 going into the year. There's Michael K. glazing in. Luis Hill's your 4th starter. That's pretty good. Michael K., that fucking rotation is ass. The Yankees can fucking trot out there. The Yankees can have a starting rotation of guys with 6+ ERAs, and Michael K. will tell you these guys are fucking good. I've never seen a bigger yes man, and I mean literally and figuratively because he works for the Yes Network, than this guy. Well, he's been there forever because he is a yes man. Never criticizes shit. Ever. That rotation looks like dog's balls, bro. Now, if we get all of our guys back, if you have Rodon and you have Cole and you have Schmidt to go with Max Fried and Luis Heel or Schlittler, that's good. But starting the year, no, that's terrible. No, it's a long year. Beavis says, I don't even think they'll be playing in October. I think they'll get to October because, again, we beat up on the bad teams. We beat up on the White Sox. We beat up on the A's. We beat up on the Pirates. Right? We beat up on the Marlins. Right? They like the bad teams. The Yankees will get a shitload of wins against those teams. But then, they're going to face Toronto and they're going to get their ass whooped. Or they're going to face the Dodgers. They're going to get their ass whooped. They're going to face the Guardians. They're going to get their ass whooped. Good teams. I'll be mad if they give up on Dominguez. I like Dominguez. Meredith's eyebrows are on fleek today. They're on fleek. She definitely had those done for today. Her opening day here. Fouled away by Vivas. Yorban Vivas! You're beat the Vivas! Pena's in there now for the Tigers. You're beat the Vivas. 29 games of the Yankees. Huge numbers. Hit 161 with a homer. That's our farm system, guys. 30 games in the major leagues, a 161 average with no power. That's what we bring to the table here with the Yankees. We took it outside. 1-2. You're beat the Vivos. The 1-2. Grounded to second. Throws the first. That retires side. 1 run for the Yanks. 3 left. Guys and girls, I'm going to get out of here. This game is obviously over. It's spring training. I do appreciate you tuning in on this Saturday afternoon. There will be a lot more Yankee stuff, like I said, on this channel during the year, without question. I'm glad I was able to do this today. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you tomorrow for Lakers and Celtics. Enjoy your Saturday, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. And let's go Yankees. I'm out. Peace.